Hi kids, it's Pastor Jim here with a time for the child in us all. Got my sunglasses, but they've got a little bit of a problem. The other day, one of the lenses just fell right out, and I tried to fix it by just pushing in, and it kept falling back out. So I thought, well, maybe how could I fix that? Maybe I could wrap some wire around it. But then the wire would be kind of tickly, and I didn't think that was going to work very well. Um, maybe I could use a nail and a hammer. I could just hammer it in there and get it to stick. But I thought that maybe the nail might poke me in the eye, or maybe it would break something. Didn't think that might work very well. Got some tape though. I thought the tape is probably a safe way to do it. So I thought we could just sort of tape it on like that. Well, and now I think it's going to stay in pretty well. I'm not going to get very much sunlight in my eye, but I can't actually, if I try to look through that eye, I didn't leave myself much of a room to see anything. If I left a little hole on the side, I could have peeked out. So I really don't think that the tape is the best thing, because when you're trying to fix something, you've got to find the right stuff to fix it. I don't think that tape or for fixing glass, I don't think the tape or wire or a hammer and nails is really going to do it. Maybe I can just get it squeezed in there and it'll snap in. I might have to put a little bit of glue. We'll try that later, or I might have to get a new pair of sunglasses. These ones are kind of old anyway. Sometimes other things get broken, and you have to find the right stuff to fix it. So if you got a tear in your shirt, you could fix it with a needle and thread, and you could sew it up, or maybe an iron-on patch could fix that. If you get if your shoe gets a little bit of a problem on the sole, sometimes there's some rubbery stuff you can get to kind of glue it back together, called shoe goo or something like that. And you can use it if your fence starts to fall, the board starts to fall off your fence. You can take a hammer and nail and you can pound the board back in there, and that'll work pretty good for that. Sometimes our friendships get broken. Maybe you've got a good friend and your good friend says something mean to you, or does something that's kind of mean to you, or ignores you, and your friendship kind of gets pulled apart a little bit. How are you going to get your friendship back together? You can't just nail it back together or tape it back together. But there are some things that can help fix the friendship, and it's our words, certain kinds of words. And some of the very best words for fixing friendships are words like "I'm sorry," and answers to "I'm sorry" like "I forgive you." Sometimes our friendships get broken and they just need to be fixed. And better than tape, better than glue, is just the apology words, "I'm sorry," and the forgiveness words, "I forgive you." Well, I hope that you're able to fix anything that gets broken, but especially that you can keep your friendships together and that you'll be ready to say, "I'm sorry and I forgive you." We'll see you next week. Bye.